So, good evening. Thank you so much for joining. It is 7. So, we will start, even though there are a few more participants to join, we'll start. I think we have a good number to start. So, hi, how are you? How is lockdown doing to you? I think most of you here know about KeyTerns. Those who doesn't know what KeyTerns does, KeyTerns is an experiential travel firm. So we do experiential trips under different categories like nature of it, adventure, spiritual wellness, culture, heritage. We do birding walks, wildlife trips in and outside India. So the intention of KeyTerns is to make every travel experiential and sustainable, of course. Why experiential and sustainable is experience is what we all need, right? In anything that we face or anything that we, go through. Experience is what that stands for a long time. Good memories. And sustainable is why we are intending to do a sustainable trip is, we are enjoying the mountains, the beaches. The nature is really rich and abundant. It is being really generous to us. We need to pass it on to our next generation as well. So for that, I think we need to do sustainable travel. That is what we are intending to do. This is actually a vast topic. We are not getting into that right now. So this is a very short description or a definition or introduction about ketones. And myself, I'm Vaiti. About my profession, I started my career as a radio jockey and program producer, and I explored various streams, various possible opportunities in media and entertainment industry. So now I'm here. I'm a part of KeyTerns. I host trips. I'm a travel specialist. Also, I have a podcast which is called The Unspoken. It's a Tamil podcast in my regional language. It is that podcast is about real life experiences, true stories, feel good stories. So that's it about me. Now it's time to introduce the speaker. Oh yeah, it's me. Yeah, usually we do virtual trips, virtual sessions in KeyTerns. I will be the host, one who is moderating the audience, seeing the chat box, and welcoming all, and then introducing the speaker. But today I have to introduce myself. Yeah, speaker. I think I should do some mono acting. Hi, me. I think in the course, when there is a doubt or when there is a part where we need explanation, probably I'll ask myself, what do you think about this particular topic? See, this topic is. I think that is what's going to happen. Anyway, welcome, officially welcome to this session on energy and its effect on people, place, things, situations. How I got into energy studies, like I think for about 2013, I started my study energy and energy healing stuff, refining and different studies about energy. I think that's been about 8 years since then. Of course, not um constantly, not regularly because I had to study, pass the exams, take care of my career. I had to do that also as well, right? So this session, before talking or before getting into the discussion on what energy is, as I mentioned in the group, there are few disclaimers. Okay, as I mentioned in the group, I think most of you saw that message. So this session is not going to be a lecture. It's not going to be an oration. This is not going to be your regular online class where you just keep the video off. You will just mute and doze off. No, we are going to discuss. Um, because the things that we are going to cover today is not really new to us. We have seen this already. We have come across this in various aspects of our life. So we are going to discuss. We are going to discuss and come to a conclusion on how energy really works in the form of existence. So that is how it is going to be. Kindly stay in, keep your microphones mute. Whenever it is necessary, whenever you need to talk or whenever you have a doubt, you can unmute yourself and talk. Absolutely, you can do that. And also, you can use the chat box. You can ask questions. Whenever we ask the question, you can answer through the chat box as well. So please let's ensure that this is going to be an interactive session. This is not a one-way talk. Okay, this is going to be give and take. Hope you're all okay with this. If you're all okay, give a thumbs up, or you can select the thumbs up icon, or you can respond in the chat box as well. Yeah, I'm getting thumbs up. Nice. Nice. If you don't know how thumbs up works, below there will be a small face-like thing where you can react actually. So I'm getting a thumbs up. Nice. It's good to know. Also, when I'm going to ask a question, I really appreciate if you answer in the chat box. So now, what do you really think energy is? What is, according to you, what is energy? Kindly stay on the mute. Whenever there is necessity, we can unmute and talk. So now, what do you think energy is? What is that energy that we are going to talk about today? What do you think? Please respond in the chat box. Or if anybody wants to unmute and talk, you are free to do so.
எங்கடா இதுல இது இருக்கு இதுல என்னது
Am I getting an answer? Only when I get an answer, I will actually know what to, talk. Or else it's just going to be a lecture. What do you think energy is? What is that energy that we are going to, Meena? Yeah.
Our mindset. Our mindset. Mindset. How we react to things. Whether is it positive or negative energy, how we react to things. If we have a positive energy, we react to it in a calm and positive way. Negative energy is like the negative way, beating, hitting and all that things.
Okay. Yeah. Of course, we do have different perceptions because the perception, the definition of energy is not a single definition. There are many actually. So it's the question, the intention of asking this question is to understand on what level of understanding we are, so that we can discuss and come to a conclusion. Yeah, I think your answer is right, really. So thank you so much for that. Anybody else has a
Hello.
different okay. Yeah. Who's there actually?
Energy is the driving force to perform our day-to-day activities and our motivational works. Future. Yeah, it is the driving force by mentally and physically to perform our.
Nice, amazing. Yeah, that's absolutely right too. Driving force that makes us work every day in whatever we do. Exactly right. Because if there is a mission, you need mechanical engineer to really push that, accelerate that mission. And if we are supposed to do some work, of course we need that energy. Thank you so much for that answer. Yes, that's right. Anything else? No? We'll go into the presentation. So I'm just going to share my screen actually. But after I'm going to share the screen, I'll ask like a lot of questions. Someone has typed in chat, yeah, pranic energy. Yes, of course, yes, absolutely. Pranic energy, yes. Those of you who don't know what pranic energy is, yeah, I think we will cover that at the end of this session. Yeah, I think. So energy and its effect on, like we said, place, people, product, and situation. So we got some answer in this session that energy is a mindset. That is right, which is right. Energy is that driving force that which actually makes us do some work, do our daily works. That is also absolutely right. Do we actually know that energy affects people? We know that, absolutely. We do not have a second thought or a second opinion on that, I suppose. Do we know that energy affects place? Energy affects things, situations, experiences? How? That is what we are going to, experiment, interpret actually. I actually want you to recollect some situation or think of a situation where first we will talk about how energy affects people. Okay, so recollect a situation where a friend of yours, you are in a normal mindset. A friend of yours is a kind of not so happy, is kind of a sad or depressed, or your friend is complaining. Your friend is keep on complaining, but you are in a normal neutral mood. Your friend is keep on complaining. How did you actually feel in that particular moment? Of course, feeling empathy for your friend, that is different. I'm not asking about that feeling. How did your body feel when your friend is complaining about something, letting openly talking or complaining, leaving that anger or that depression on you, your friend or relative or a family member, anybody? How did you actually feel at that moment? How did your body react to it?
Feeling guilty and after some time anger also.
Anger also, okay. But you were in a normal mood, but just by them talking to you, you got angry. Yes, right. Nice observation. Irritable. Yeah, exactly. Do we have other answer? I get answers from Ina and Sujata always. Others are also there in this group, I guess. So I think you definitely would have come across people, right? Come across people friends or relatives complaining, talking about the depression. How did you actually feel? How did your body feel? How was your mindset, to be exactly? Yeah. Empathy. Apart from empathy, how did you actually feel? You can answer in the chat box, right? Were you happy, or was your body energetic, or kind of haba? I just need to relieve. Yeah, somebody is raising hand. Yeah, please, Venkatesan, please go ahead. Yeah, you can answer. Oh, yes.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. You're audible.
Yes. I also wondering that really good topic you have taken. Very happy for that. I am also traveling in the spiritual path. A lot of changes is happening in me. The beautiful question you asked me. Actually, what happened when we see the people that they respond to our because when we see that actually they live in the past, actually telling. So when actually our life is in the present moment, but when they live in the past moment, from the past reference they talk. When they talk, actually something in us also it triggers and it reacts. That we always try to react with them and they try to suppress them. They are trying to express whether it is angry, whatever. But we actually, myself, what happened to me also. So I try to suppress them, including my family, including my wife, when they try to say something with reference to the old record, past memory.
I get it.
Immediately try to
just a minute, actually, sorry to interrupt. My question is very simple. My question is, how does your body feel? We'll go into that, step by step, because there are many people who are completely new to energy topic. So we'll go there step by step. So my question is very simple. How does your body feel at that moment? When a person is complaining to you, you are not in that. How does your body feel? Or how is your mindset?
Body will definitely get affected because of some nervousness like that.
Okay. Great. Thanks.
I understand what you are coming, sir. Actually, I understand what you are coming. So what their energy field, whether it is a long distance or near, their energy field affect our body. So there is a lot of tension in our body. From that we react to them. There is a lot of effect in our body. There is no doubt on that. Our energy field is disturbed by them.
Thanks. Okay.
Yes,
thanks.
Yes.
So yeah, so we do feel, right, when we are actually not in that mode, or when we are not angry, but just by them talking, we really feel depressed or something like that. So we know that. Again, I want you to think a happy friend, a friend who is really happy, a friend who is celebrating birthday or whatever, a friend who is really successful. A friend is, you are again in a normal mode, or sometimes you are depressed too. When they are coming and when they are expressing their joy, just by their presence, you sometimes, feel relaxed, feel healed actually sometimes. Um, if is that so? Have you experienced also? You can just give a thumbs up. I don't need a brief answer this time. You can just give a thumbs up if you have experienced it. Just by somebody talking, just by somebody who's sharing their happy event, or sharing their success, you feel okay, you feel good, even though you have nothing to do with it. Right? Yeah, I see few thumbs up. Nice. Yeah, I have few in a body becomes stiff, angry, ignore, depressed. Okay. Yeah. So we all know this, even though we are familiar with energy topic or not so familiar with that. We all know that if a person is expressing their mood, it affects us. Yeah. Sumana Balu says that. Yeah, you feel happy for them. Yeah, when they are expressing, you feel happy, even though you have nothing to do with it. Right? We'll talk why. These are the observations of the situations where we are interacting with people. We'll discuss why this happens later. Nice. So next, about place. We all know that this is a very obvious topic. When a person is sharing their mood, we are getting affected by that. What about a place? Does place really affect us? What do you think? You can just put it in the chat box, yes or no. Does really the energy of the place affect us, or how it affect us? You can just put it in the chat box. Or what are all the places that have the energy influence and really affects us? Have you been to Yes, yeah. Thank you for the answer. I'm very happy when somebody answers instantaneously because it actually enhances the interaction. That's really good. Nice. So when we are not so good mood, just by going to the temples, yes, of course, yeah, just by going to a beach, I think all of us have gone to a beach. Those of those of you who are even not in the seashore, you have been to the beach. Just by going to the beach, how many of us have just feel relieved? Yes, of course, waterfalls. What is there actually? No entertainment actually. For entertainment, if we are in our home, we just go in search of Amazon Prime, Netflix, web series, Money Heist, Stranger Things, etc., etc., etc. But just by going to a waterfalls, instantaneously we feel recharged. We forget our stress, we forget our depression. Beach is totally soothing. Yes, why? Have we thought or analyzed why? I know that this happens, but why? Why not a place which is crowded? Or why not a busy market street? Beach is really soothing, yeah? Waterfalls gives us a replenishing effect. Mountains, have you been to mountains? Kodaikanal, Ooty, Coorg, or Himalayas? Do we really have any kind of entertainment there? Any kind of entertainment, music, dance, you know, DJ nights? Nothing. Just by going there, we are happy, we are peaceful, right? So, place does have energy. It affects us, it influences us. What kind of energy? We'll discuss that. Good energy is there, yes, of course, definitely it is there. It's nature and full of positivity, exactly. How? We'll discuss that again. Again, and we said that energy does affect people and place. I think we have touched their entry doors. So what about things? Do things have energy? Do the energy of the things affect us? Things. How many of you have the lucky shirt kind of a thing? Lucky shirt or lucky pen? If I write with this pen in my examination, I'll pass. Of course, you have the study, bro. You have that lucky shirt. When I have an important board meeting, I'll go with mine. This shirt, so and so shirt. Don't ask me if this is my lucky shirt. No, I haven't given a thought about it.
We will have
Yes.
good feel with our favorite things.
Yeah, exactly. Favorite things. You feel happy, you feel confident when you use your own favorite things. So things have energy. Have you even have that unlucky shirt, unlucky sari. When I use this pen, I never pass in my examination. Or if you are a first bench student, I never get a centum if I use this pen. I think I have come across many of them telling about this. I think probably you would have seen too. You would have seen big cricketers, Mahendra Singh Dhoni using the same leg pad in all his matches, sign of victory. Does it really affects the result that we will, that we are not talking about that actually. We are not talking about those kind of beliefs here, but things do have energy. It affects us. It influences us. It gives us a positive change. We have seen it. We have experienced it. We have seen successful people talking about that, right? So things do have energy. I think that is obvious. Do anybody have a questions or a different of opinion on this? If no, I'll go to the next one. No? Good? Are we good? Nice. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks for the thumbs up. So, situations or experiences or events, do they have energy? Do they have energy? Your memories or a situation you are in, do they have energy? If there is no answer, of course they have. Yeah, I see the answers in the chat box. They do have energy. Actually, I stopped sharing my PowerPoint. I just wanted to talk, put my face front of the camera and talk because I think it's better that way. So situations do have energy. How? When you are in a very happy place, like before describing it to be a happy place, when you are in a marriage, your friend's marriage, your brother's marriage, sister's marriage, your daughter's marriage, so and so. How do you really feel? How is the vibration there? How is your mindset there? How is your body there actually? Yeah, have you seen the parents, the brothers, the friends of the bride or the groom? They'll keep running. They'll keep going here and there, climbing stairs up and down, carrying loads. Why? Don't know. But they'll be doing. They'll be running. Hey, what are you working on? I don't know. Then why are you running? Because I don't know, because it's a marriage. I don't. I have energy. I have a lot of energy. I don't know what to do. I'll just run. So, yeah, she was dancing, it seems. Yeah, nice. So have we been there? Have we been there in marriage? Not just marriage, birthday parties, or if you are in a sports team, you are winning a match, or you are getting a sent on, or you are if you had arrears in the earlier, you are clearing your arrears. Have you jumped? Have you danced? I know people who have danced after clearing arrears exams. Friends like that. So situations do have energy too. It affects us. To give you an instant example or instant demonstration on situations do have energy, I wanted to involve yourself in this experiment. For that, Priyadashni, we are seeing our loved ones after some days, we feel mind blowing energy. Exactly. So you want to see them, you see them, your mind is blown. Yep, of course, right? So I want you to engage yourself in an activity. Are you on? Are you all with me? Your cameras are off. So I'm kind of skeptical if you're really listening or you are saying the same, you're doing the same ritual as you do in your online classes. Are you really with me? If yes, I really recommend or encourage a thumbs up. Yeah. I don't see some thumbs up. I think they are gone. That's okay. I'll deal with you later. Anyway, okay, I want you to involve yourself in an activity. Just sit in wherever, whatever position, or just if you want to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. No, we are not going to meditate or something. We are just going to recall something. I want you to, yeah, probably close your eyes, because if you're opening your eyes, you're going to see me, or this guy is doing this, this guy is showing these kind of actions. You're going to observe me and you're not going to concentrate on what I'm telling. So close your eyes and try to recall a happy event, a situation where you were like dancing, excited, enthusiastic, overwhelmed, happy event. Say your marriage, uh, probably that is not so happy for somebody. Anyway, your first job, when you got your first offer letter, when you got your baby, or whatever. Recall that event and just imagine that event. Just close your eyes and just recall that event. Recall that event and place yourself there. Relive that event. Relive that moment. Just recall as of that you are enjoying, you are experiencing that situation again, now, at present. It is happening around you. Recall, experience it. And when we are done experiencing, give me your feedback. What did you really feel? Feeling more energetic than before, a lot more fresh. Same movement again. Amazing. You mean the dancing? Hope nobody in front of you when you're dancing. I mean, if you're a good dancer, then that's good. Refreshing, amazing. Feeling light, amazing. Nice to read these kind of feedbacks. Feeling contented, amazing. Blissful. Okay, a lot of objectives, huh? Pleasantness, okay, nice. Being in present moment, feel energetic. Great. That's great. I think we are done with the feedback, or even somebody wants to unmute and talk, you can talk. You're free to do so. Anybody wants to share the feedback about how you felt when you are recalling that moment, when you're reliving that experience, that situation? Anybody wants to do that? You can do.
Feeling fulfilled.
Fulfilled. Nice. Okay. Amazing. So thank you. Yeah, thanks for the feedback. So, question. We were just assuming that event to happen, right? We were just thinking about that event to happen. But how our body, it's recharged or feeling blissful and different adjectives that I read in the chat box. How do we get that feeling? We are just imagining the situation to happen. It is not at all happening. It's not in front of us. Nobody is there. No relatives, no friends, no boss, no rewards, no coach. But it is, you are influenced, you are affected by that, right? So your situations do have energy. It's not just about the memories. It is about the situations. That particular situation carries that much of positivity, like, happiness or contentment, peace. Whenever you think about that particular situation or that particular event, you are reconnecting and reliving and getting back that energy. Almost the same energy. When I think of, on my personal experience, whenever I think of situations when I win a match, or um, when I get really appreciations from my coach, when I pass my examinations, or when we won, or when I got my first job, when I did my first show, I relive uh, my personal experiences. I relive. I get recharged. It's just like I am being there again. Yeah, that's what it brings. That is my personal opinion, and of course, I got your opinions as well. So, from our discussion, it is actually obvious that energy affects people, place, things, situations. Are we on the same page? Are we together on this? Yes, 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 yes. Thumbs up or thumbs down or whatever. I'm not urging you to give a thumbs up. You are free to show thumbs down, or you can challenge me. But if you agree, you can give a thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. Nice, nice to hear. So, next question. Hey, why are you always asking questions? You are like my physics teacher. No, that is not the intention. Actually, it is not to question. It is an effort to understand or ponder on the things that we already know. Okay. Um, so we are talking about this energy, but you said that situations have energy, place have energy. How it is really possible? I understand that people have energy, but things have energy, situations have energy. How? Is it scientifically proven, or are we just imagining, or it is some skeptical or pseudoscience? Pseudoscience is like, you know, those of you who are familiar with that term, okay. Those of you who are not, pseudoscience is a terminology which is used when it is like science and not science, to be simple. So energy affects or exists wherever there is mass, wherever there is a matter, wherever there is a solid. How? Who said? I didn't say. Albert Einstein said. What is the energy equation? E is equal to mc squared. Hope you are able to see my screen, right? Yeah. Or am I the only one seeing the screen and talking about Albert Einstein equation here? I think you can see. Okay. So according to Albert Einstein's energy equation, E is equal to mc squared. Hey, just now I said that you are like my physics teacher asking questions. Now you are taking physics class. No, no. Trust me, this is the only science topic I'm going to talk in this entire evening. So why I'm taking this is because it's not just imagining. It is, you need to understand few things has to be proven. It has to be documented. It has to be analyzed. It's always good. You have to validate the truth. Energy and mass. E is equal to mc squared. E is energy, m is mass. C squared is the square times the speed of light. Okay, not too much into that again. So energy and mass are interchangeable. They are different forms of the same thing. wherever there is mass. So obviously, to put it in a very simple words, wherever there is mass, there is energy. Wherever there is energy, there is mass or matter. Wherever the mass changes, energy changes too. How do we know that? Very simple example. Water. When you freeze it, what happens? Energy changes, the mass changes, energy changes, it is a cool. It turns as an ice cube. When it is boiled, it turns as, when it is melted, it is water again. Or when it is boiled, it becomes vapor. It is not, energy is transferable, it cannot be destroyed, right? So it still exists. It still exists as vapor in the gaseous state, right? Are we on this together? So wherever there is mass, wherever there is matter, whenever there is matter, remote, there is mass. There is energy, obviously. Body, there is mass. Obviously, we do have energies, right? So that is how it works. What form? That is the next question we have to ask. We all know that the three states, right? Three states of existence: solid, liquid, gas. What is the fourth state? The plasma, the ionized gas state, where there is, positive and negative charges. So that is how energy exists, and this is a very pictorial, a graphical representation of how the energy looks around the person. The aura. This is what called as the aura. Hope many of us know this. You can call it as an aura, you can call it as an energy body, invisible body, or a mold, energetic mold, whatever one. You can give your own terminology. You're free to do that. But this is how the energy exists around us, around the things, around the places. This is actually, a bioplasmic substance in the fourth state, that is the plasma or the ionized gas state, where there is positive and negative charges. Too overwhelming, too much science, huh? Or is it okay? So that is how it exists. Okay. What are all the ways to define the energy body? Okay. So we understood that energy exists around us. People have energy, places have energy, situations have energy. How do we define it? The next question, right? Because um, knowing just about the existence of energy is not enough, because we are getting affected by it, right? So we too much science. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to take it. That's all. I'm stopping there. No more physics formula or something. Plasma exists only in hot air body. Love. Physics teacher. This is an inner science. So, what are all the ways to refine the energies? Of course, physical exercise, breathing exercises. Breathing exercises that I'm doing breathing every day. Then how it is going to refine my energy? It's not just breathing. It's about consciously having some set of patterns in breathing, cycles of breathing. It does refine our physical body. Our energy. So proper food, of course. When you eat, we are Indians, right? Most of us, everyone are Indian. Okay, no foreign customers. That's okay. We'll grow international really soon. Uh, so we eat biryani or barota or pizza. Of course, our taste buds are satisfied. They are calm. But how our body reacts to it? I'm not going to tell that follow proper diet or don't eat pizza, don't eat barota. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just asking, how does your body really feel when you eat, high gluten food or high fat food, like more food, barota, or when you eat in the roadside shop? How does your body feel? At the same time, you eat the same dish at your home. You make your own barota or you make your own biryani. How does your body feel? Is there a difference? Of course, there is a difference. Outside food tastes better. No, not that. I'm asking about the body. Is there a difference? It does, right? Answers? Oh, I'm not seeing the chat box. That's why. Stomach is full. Okay. So too much food, too much fat food, or too much outside food does affect our energy body. If the food is not prepared energetically, if the environment, as we said, that people have energy, Places have energy. If that place is not energetically clean, that it affects our food. Thoughts and emotions. I think this is the most important point that we must consider in our daily life. How does our thoughts and emotions affect our energy body? How? When you are feeling happy, again, we recall the situation. Now we are going to recall our own mood when we are happy, how our body really feels. When you're happy, how do you feel? How is your mindset? How is your body? Because mindset, hey, mindset is happy. How's my body? Yeah, that is the question. How is your body when you're
Gets
happy?
more energy.
Hmm?
Gets more energy.
More energy. Yeah. Are you more active?
Yes.
People think in all positive way. Exactly. You'll be more generous when you're happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take this. If you want my phone, you take. Yeah, you use. But when you are irritated, when you are stressed, and the phone எடுத்த, yeah, everything boils down. So definitely our emotions affect us. Not just us, of course, our fellow people who are living with us. I pity them because whenever we are sad or whenever we are angry, it just affects them as well. Because we discussed earlier, I'm not telling anything, we discussed and we agreed on it. When a person is angry and sharing things that are not so good, it affects us. So when we are angry, when we are shouting in a place, even though we are not shouting at a particular person, say X, even if that X is not involved in the conversation, you are shouting at Y, it affects the energy of X also. Right? Agree? Agree or not? Agree, thumbs up. Not agreeing, thumbs down. Thumbs down. Is it even a reaction there? Just telling, I'm just imagining. Oh yeah, it's not even a reaction. Fortunate. Yes, agree. Thanks. Thank you. Right. So how do we refine the thoughts now? I do know that thoughts and emotions affect us, but how do we refine it? That is kind of challenging. How do you define it? What do you do actually? In general, what do you do? You generally go when you are sad, or what I personally do when I did not know about energy and energy studies is what I personally did is whenever I'm sad or whenever I'm angry and irritated, I go watch a movie. Happy movie? No. Crime, thriller, which is more irritating. I do that. Irritation, negative. No, I mean that is not logical. This is the thing that I did before knowing about energy. Online shopping. Oh, nice. Online shopping when you are angry, when you're super aggravated, when you're irritated, when you're angry, online shopping, that's all. Your monthly budget is gone there. Am I right? You'll shop more. If I'm right or I'm interpreting it right, yeah, you'll shop more when you're angry. Exactly. Drawing. Amazing. Oh, that's interesting actually. Drawing angry. You'll draw all monster drawings, huh? Very peaceful, nice calm drawings, scenery drawings. Anyway, so what sleeping? Yeah, I will drink water if I'm angry. Amazing. Few people don't eat when they are angry. Anyway, so what we are doing here is we are just looking for a distraction from that emotion, from that thought, from that situation. We are looking for a distraction. Are we healed when we do that? When you draw, when you drink water, when you sleep, or when you go watch a movie, are you really healed? That's the question. What do you think? Are you healed? Does the situation gets better? Of course, it gets better. But what I opine is we are getting distracted, but we are not getting healed. Close my eyes, escape mechanism. Exactly. What happens there? Scientifically, what happens there? Let me explain. Um, it's just like, when the phone is dirty or something, it's a weird explanation. Still, kindly adjust. Or when your floor is dirty. When your floor is dirty, instead of cleaning the floor, you just um, put a nice carpet on it without brooming it, without sweeping it. You just put a carpet. It looks clean. It looks pleasant, but the dirt is still there, right? Right or right? Oh, right? Yeah, that is what we do. That is what we do. We forget about removing that dirt. We just go in search of a nice, wonderful, attractive carpet. That's what we do. Are I okay? Now, how do I clean it? Tell that, right? There was different methods of healing that was used over time. Let me again show you the presentation. It's going back and forth, but that's okay. Kindly bear with me. Yeah. Evolution of healing. These were the different methods of healing, refining our own energy body, our own emotions that were used over time. First, people used touch as their way of healing. When somebody massages you, when you're angry, when you're superstitious, when somebody massages, how do you feel? Ah, not just there, a right, a left. You sure, right? It's very soothing. It's very refreshing when somebody gives you a nice massage. It works, of course, it works. Acupressure. Acupressure is a methodology that has been used over. I am not very confident with the statistics, but for hundreds of years, acupressure is being used. Acupressure is one nice way of getting away from that thoughts, from that emotion. It is a nice healing. It actually, cleanses our, energy, the aura. The next is they used medication in the form of plant extracts, Ayurveda. They used herbs, they used plants, some good food, to really heal, to really cleanse our thought forms. They used that. Then they used acupuncture. They used needle. They used points, acupuncture points, different points in the body, different pressure points where they used needle and press. They used to insert the needle, keep that for a period of time. You all know, I think, about acupuncture. Even that was used as a healing methodology. I'm talking about the methodology that are, in complement with medical as well. To the regular medicine that we take, I'm not ignoring medicine. I'm just talking about other healing methodologies that are in existence. Ayurveda medicine, who are sick, how it is cleansing our energy. Yes, I'll tell you. When you are sick, how do you feel? Energy is vice versa. Energy is transferable, right? When mass changes, energy changes. When energy changes, mass changes. When your body is sick, how do you feel? How do you feel? Happy? When you're sick, definitely you're not happy, right? You're sad, you're depressed. And these plants have a really good energy in them. Like, as we said, things have energy. Plants and trees, definitely they do have energies. So they do carry natural energy, right? It's not contaminated by our human minds. So the energy of the plants is usually rich. So when we really use high energetic plant extracts to eat, definitely our energy body gets cleansed as well. So that is how I meant with healing through plant extracts. I am not expert, or I don't have hands-on experience on that. I'm just sharing. So acupuncture as well, that is how they do. And the next is acupuncture with chi energy. What is chi energy now? Acupuncture using chi energy. So we do have energy in our body. We know that we have the aura. Apart from that, everything are in the same stage. Just to give a clear example, when we breathe, we do have some energy. We inhale and exhale energies, right? So that kind of energy is used while inserting the needle. That is how they treat in acupuncture using chi energy. So these are the methodologies that involve some medicine, some touch, those kind of things. The next level or the next method that was used is energy without touch, without touching the physical body, healing without touching the physical body, curing without touching the physical body. It was called as Qigong in China. Um, internal Qigong. Internal Qigong was used where that healer, that practitioner of Qigong will use his own internal energy to heal the energy body of the patient or whoever is suffering. in that case, the patient and the healer has to maintain a very refined energy, has to take care of himself. He can heal a maximum of 2 or 3 patients a day. That's it. Whenever he heals, he needs to refresh, he needs to recharge himself. It is like charging your phone with a power bank. When you charge your phone, when the charge is gone, power bank reduces its power, right? Similarly, it is like, you need to recharge the power bank, you need to recharge that healer. That is how it worked. And then there was another technique which was not actually revealed to the public, revealed to the open public. That was external qigong. External qigong is extracting the energy from the external sources, not using the healer's own energy, but extracting energy from outside and giving it to the patient who is in need, who is suffering of some pain or something. Extracting external energy, receiving it, and giving to the patient. That is how external qigong worked. Hey, what are you even talking? How it is even possible? It is possible. How we will tell, we will understand that. What form of energy? We have been talking about energy. We even talked on the fourth state of existence of our aura, the ionized gas. And what is that energy? How does it even feel? How do you extract energy from the external source and give to the person who is suffering? How it is possible? We'll keep that question aside. And what? No, or else we'll answer that straight away. So, do you know how to feel that energy? Feel your aura or feel your own internal energy. I think when you feel that, when you do a slight experiment to feel that, you will probably be able to understand how this energy healing modality works. Are you ready for the demo? Like, are we ready to feel our own internal energy? No, there's no magic. It's absolutely science. Are you really? Do you want to feel that energy or not? If you want to feel that energy, I can show you a demo. Or if it is not really necessary, we can just go on with the topic. Do you want to feel that? Yes, I get a yes. Okay, I need your participation. And this time, we are going to practice or do whatever I show you to do. Like, I'm just trying to adjust my camera so that I can demonstrate. Is my hands visible? Okay. So I need you to. This is a simple technique where you're going to sensitize your hands and you're going to feel the energy by just touching it. You're going to touch and feel the energy. In this experiment, in this demo, you may feel or you may not feel the energy. That is absolutely fine. If you can feel, well and good. If you cannot, even that is fine, because on a single go, it is a kind of difficult to feel the energy, right? Which we have not feel for over 20, 30, 40 years, whatever is the age of your physical body. So kindly touch the center of your palm. Just touch, don't press it. No, it will hurt. Just touch and take it off. Both the hands. Just touch the center of your palms and just uh, see if you can feel the touch. Can you feel? Yes. You need not have to answer this. That's okay. I'm just giving a pause that so that I'm assuming that I feel you are nodding your head. So just touch and feel the energy. Make sure that you are able to feel that touch. Nothing else is required. So if you can feel the touch, keep your hands as loose as possible. Don't be very rigid. Don't be strong. I know you're strong, but don't show your strength now. Just keep your hands as if you are touching a feather. You will gently hold it, right? You will not just go and grab it. You will gently hold it. So like that, just keep it as gentle as possible, facing each other like this, and make sure that you're not closing your. You're not keeping your hands close to your body. You're not closing your armpits. It has to be open like this, and face your hands, like parallelly facing each other. Make sure that you still have that feeling of touch, and keep it like this. And you are going to breathe in and breathe out along with me. Okay, is that okay? Yeah. Again, I am assuming that you are nodding your head. It is okay. So breathe in and breathe in. As I say breathe in, as I say breathe out, please do so. When you breathe in, just breathe in. When you breathe out, concentrate on your palms and breathe out. We are just going to do some 3 or 4 cycles like this. Okay, hope you're all doing, not dozing off. So don't expect anything, just keep your mind open and inhale in along with me in my rhythm. Exhale, inhale, hold, exhale. Concentrate on the center of your palms and exhale. Keep your hands as gentle as possible. Inhale, hold and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, concentrate on your palms and exhale. Keep your hands as gentle as possible. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale. Now keep your hands, in the same position. Try to just see me, keep your hands and see me. Try to move your hands backwards, slowly, very gently and slowly. Don't just push, just slowly. And now try to bring it forward, like towards each other, very slowly and very gently, like this. Try to bring it closer, very gently. Try to press and see. Try to bring it close. Do you feel anything? Anybody? I should ask if anybody felt anything. Yes, yes, yes. I get him. I'm getting yes. Yes. Oh, nice. Yes, I'm getting a lot of this. I'm excited to see actually. What did you feel? If
Uh, Hello. Yes, I felt
Yeah.
that something magnetic feeling. Actually, I forgot this one. Now only I just realized that really it is a fantastic feeling.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Nice. Great, great.
and like magnet only, it is attracting, and I just felt that energy. Thank you.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for that feedback. Yeah. So anybody else who have? I'm seeing a lot of answers in chat box. Sorry, I missed it. You cannot move your hands after a certain point. Amazing. Okay, nice. But if you are not able to move your hands, after a certain point, then there is something inside, right? When you are holding something, you will not be able to move. When I'm holding my phone, I'm not able to move after some point. So if that happens, there is obviously something inside, right? Nice, nice observation actually. Some vibration. Oh wow, some magnetic effect. Hindrance. Amazing. Amazing. Those of you like who could not feel anything. I did not feel anything. What are they telling? Magnetic effect, ball or hindrance vibration? I'm not able to feel anything. Is there anybody like that? I couldn't feel anything. That is also okay. You can, if you couldn't, the same technique you can try and see. Amazing feeling. Thank you so much. You can even try and see after some time. You can try the same procedure and see if it works, if you are able to feel it. Right? So this is energy. This is your own energy actually. This is the energy that you got from breathing in and breathing out. Like we said, breathing in and breathing out cleanses our energy body, right? So we gain our energy when we consciously breathe in and breathe out. That is what we felt. Now, this is how it looks. This is how it feels. Oh, we did not look at. Yeah, this is how it feels. All the energies are not in this similar quality. When there is, there are different forms of energy, different qualities of energy. When there is a person who is sick, his energy or the quality of energy of his or will be different. We can obviously find it by just touching their aura. We'll be able to validate if that person has a pain or disease energy or so. So that is how we identify pain or an ailment in a person's body without touching. We are not touching their body, we are touching their energy. If I'm telling touching, I'm not touching their body. We don't do that. We touch the energy body alone. Say, for example, if there is something on the head area, then obviously that person must have some problem here. There is something, uh, somebody who is wearing specs, definitely he'll have some energy difference around the eye areas. We'll be able to identify that by just touching. Similarly, how you did, same way it will actually, will feel nice, right? I felt it amazing too when I did. When I did first, oh my god, I'm not able to move. I felt like I'm holding some ball. I was like, man, I did not hold anything. How this? I was actually amused when I did it first 8 years back then. Yeah, it was an amazing feeling, reliving the moment again. Anyway, so this is how it works and how energy works. I think we are almost reaching 8, so I need to double up with my explanation. We were taking it very slow. So giving you a very fast definition or methodology or principle on how healing, energy healing without touch works. We all know that our body can recover on itself, right? We have the tendency, the capacity to recover by ourselves. Self recovery. It's an amazing property of a physical body. How we know that? When we have an headache, sometimes we would have just gone to sleep and woken up the next morning without any pain. Sometimes we would have be really stressful at work, really depressed, or some sort of a fight at our home, some relationship issues. We would have just slept, woken up the next morning without any problem, right? Have we felt it? If yes, thumbs up, please. Again, I'm just using the technologies of Zoom as much as possible. If yes, if you have feel that, if you have feel that kind of self recovery, stomach pain, headache, just slept, woke up without any pain the next morning. Yes, we have felt at least once in our life. Not all ailments are uh, self-recoverable like that. If that is a word. Okay, anyway. So then the next property is life energy. The property, the principle of life energy, the property of self-recovery. Life energy is what we saw now by breathing in and breathing out. We just touched and saw our vital energy, our own life energy. So this is our life energy. Healing, energy healing or pranic healing. Pranic healing is the thing that I learned for about 8 years. That is the healing methodology I use, I learned. I used to heal myself. I used to heal my friends, relatives, whoever who asked for help. So that is the healing methodology I use and use to regenerate or refine my energy. You can use any methodology of your choice. That is, you are free to use that. That is, we are not influencing anything on that. So the principle of pranic healing, how energy, or in that case, any energy healing works is our body has this principle, this property of self recovery. In healing, what we do is with the help of life energy, we are accelerating this property, this capacity to recover on its own. That is how healing works. A body can recover on its own, but if the ailment is kind of serious, if it is kind of chronic, we do need some external force, right? Some Newton's law. Okay, wait, no physics law. Okay. So we need external energy to accelerate that healing process. So we are going to increase this property of self-recovery with the life force. That is how healing happens. About introduction or talking about healing, refining our own thoughts and emotions. It is a kind of a very big and a vast topic. We may probably cover it in a different session if you are all okay with it. So I think we are almost at the end of the session. Any questions you may ask? If not, I'll go into the conclusion mode. Any questions you need to ask me? If you've got any questions or if you got any feedbacks, you are feel free to ask or unmute yourself and talk. You want one more Zoom meeting to learn more? Yeah, sure. I hope my team is seeing this. Yeah, they'll consider it. Any feedbacks? How did you feel? How did you feel when touching the energy, knowing about energy? I think all of these we talked today, we know it already. Just that we are changing the perspective of seeing it. We are seeing it from a different perspective, right? How to cleanse one's own energy. Yeah, that's an amazing topic, but that's kind of vast. That is like jumping into the methodology. There are different ways actually. So I think we need a separate session on that. This session, the intention of this session is why KeyTerns does this. KeyTerns actually last week we did a session on birding. Birding is of course our topic, and the previous week we did a session on diet and wellness. So our intention is to maintain that social responsibility. We do have some corporate social responsibility as well. So as part of this social responsibility, we do series of wellness events, social responsible events. We even try to do some sustainable travel kind of a talk. We probably that will come up in the coming days. Nothing we are not concluded or decided upon that. Yeah, please WhatsApp, like our WhatsApp number is given, our company's WhatsApp number. So if you want to get any further update or if you have any feedback to share with, you can note down that number and share, or also you can put it in our WhatsApp group. You can stay in that group if you want. We may actually discuss and come up with a new session if you are willing to attend. So thank you so much for joining. Hope if there is no questions, we may conclude the session. And this is our website, www.keyterns.in. We have, yeah, thanks. And the intention of this session, why we covered this topic is before jumping into the healing methodology or talking about how to cleanse our own energy body or how to refine our own thoughts and emotions. First, we must understand what is energy and its existence. I think the understanding part is the primary thing, and that is why we cover topics that are very primary, very elementary. So that's why we kept it simple. All that we talked today, I think we already know, just we saw it from a different perspective. So if you have any feedback about the session, you can put it in the chat box or you can put it in our WhatsApp group. I think if that is okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. A very happy evening, or it's almost night. Have a good sleep. Stay safe. Stay confined as long as government asks us to do. Even if you are stepping out, let's ensure that safety comes. Let's keep ourselves, happy, energetic. Recall your happy moment whenever possible. If this session was happy, you can even recall this session. If not, Thank you so much. So bye. We'll see you in the next session. Yeah. Bye. Thanks. Thank you so much for joining each and everyone. I had a nice session, with few nice interactions. Thank you.